A mad animal! Man's a mad animal! I'm 1,000 years old, and in my time, I've helped commit 1,000,000 murders. The earth is spread! The earth is spread thick with squashed human guts! We feel survivors! We feel survivors! Walk over a breaking bog of corpses, always under our feet. Every step we take, rotted bones, ashes, matted hair. Under our feet, broken teeth, skulls split open. A mad animal! I'm a mad animal! Presents don't help. Chains don't help. I escape through all the walls, through all the shit and the splintered bones. You will see it all one day. I'm not through yet. I have plans.
The persecution and assassination of Jean-Paul Marat, as performed by the inmates of the asylum of Jean Lanton under the direction of the Marquis de Sade.
4 years after the revolution and the old king's execution, 4 years after, remember how those courtiers took their final bow. Scream out every aristocrat, how will the priests let them live on their fat? 4 years after we started fighting, Marat keeps on with his writing. 4 years after the Bastille fell, he still recalls the old battle yell. Down with all of the ruling class, throw all the generals out on their ass.
Long live the revolution!
Marat, we won't dig our own bloody graves. Marat, we've got to be clothed and fed.
Marat, we're sick of working like slaves. Marat, we've got to have cheaper bread. We crown you with these leaves, Marat. You're the only one that we can trust at all, Marat! Simon! More cold water! Change my bandage! Oh, this itching is unbearable!
John Paul, don't scratch yourself. You'll tear your skin to shreds. Give up writing, John Paul. It won't do any good.
My 14th of July call for the people of France!
John Paul, please be more careful. Look how red the water is getting.
And what's a vat full of blood compared to the blood vat still to come? Once we thought a few hundred corpses would be enough. Then we saw thousands were still too few, and today we can't even count all the dead. Everywhere you look, everywhere. Oh, there they are! Behind the walls, up on the rooftops, down in the cellars, hypocrites, beggars, villains, gutter rats. Simon, my head's on fire. I can't breathe. There is a raging mob inside me. Simon, I am the revolution!
Don't scratch your scabs or they'll never get any better!
Now it's happening and you can't stop it happening. The people who used to suffer everything, now they take their revenge. You are watching that revenge!
And you don't remember that you drove the people to it!
Now you protest, but it's too late to start crying over spilled blood! What is the blood of these aristocrats compared to the blood the people shed for you?
Many of them had their throats slit by your games.
Many of them died more slowly in your workshops. So what is this sacrifice compared with the sacrifices the people made to keep you fat?
What are a few looted mansions compared with their looted lives?
Looted lives!
Looted lives!
We can't allow this. You really cannot call this education. It isn't making my patients any better. They're all becoming overexcited. After all, we invited the public here to show them that our patients are not all social lepers.
Here sits Marat, the people's choice, dreaming and listening to his feverish voice. You see his hand curled round his pen, and the screams from the street are all forgotten. He stares at the map of France eyes marching from town to town, while you wait
body soaked, saturated with poison. Poison spurting from your hiding place, poisoning the people, arousing them to looting and murder. Marat, I have come. I, Charlotte Corday from Caen, where a huge army of liberation is massing in Marat. I come as the first of them, Marat.
Charlotte Corday walked alone, Harrisburg sang sugar calls. Charlotte walked down lanes of stone, through the haze of perfume stalls. Charlotte smelled the dead's gangrene, heard the singing guillotine. Don't soil your pretty little shoes, the gutter's deep and red. Climb up, and take a ride with me, the tumbrel driver said.
But she never said a word, never turned her head.
What kind of town is this? The sun can hardly pierce the haze, not a haze made out of rain and fog, but steaming thick and hot like the mist in a slaughterhouse. Why are they howling? Why are they dragging through the streets? They carry stakes, but what's impaled on those stakes? Why are they racked with laughter? Why do the children scream? What kind of town is this? Packed butters lying in the streets. What are all these faces? Soon these faces will close around me, these eyes and mouth will call me to join them.
I read in your books, Tessab, in one of your immortal works, that the basis of all of life is death.
Correct, Marat. But every death, even the cruelest death, drowns in the total indifference of nature. Nature herself would watch unmoved if we destroyed the entire human race. I hate nature, this passionless spectator, this unbreakable iceberg face that can bear everything. This goads us to greater and greater acts. Haven't we experimented in our laboratories before applying the final solution? Let me remind you of the execution of Damien after his unsuccessful attempt to assassinate Louis XV, now deceased. Remember how Damien died. Ah! How gentle the guillotine is compared with his torture. Ah! Ah! It lasted 4 hours while the crowd goggled and Casanova at an upper window felt under the skirts of the ladies watching. Ah! His chest, arms, thighs, and calves were slit open. Molten lead was poured into each slit. Boiling oil they poured over him, burning tar, wax, sulfur. They burnt off his hands. Ah! Tied ropes to his arms and legs, harnessed 4 horses to him and guyed them up. Ah! They pulled at him for an hour, but they'd never done it before, and he wouldn't come apart until they sawed through his shoulders and hips. Ah! And at the end, he hung there, a bloody torso with a nodding head, just groaning and staring at the crucifix which the father confessor was holding up to him. That was a festival with which today's festivals can't compete. Even our Inquisition gives us no pleasure.
Citizen Marquis, you may have fought for us last September when we dragged out of the jails the aristocrats who plotted against us, but you still talk like a grand seigneur. That what you call the indifference of nature is your own lack of compassion.
Compassion! Ha! Now, Marat, you are talking like an aristocrat. Compassion is the property of the privileged classes. When the petier lowers himself to give to a beggar, he throbs with contempt. To protect his riches, he pretends to be moved. And his gift to the beggar amounts to no more than a kick. No, Marat, no small emotions, please. Your feelings were never petty. For you, just as for me, only the most extreme actions matter.
If I am extreme, I am not extreme in the same way as you. Against nature's silence, I use action. In the vast indifference, I invent a meaning.
Who controls the markets? Who locks up the granaries? Who got the loot from the palaces? Who sits tight on the estates that were going to be divided between the poor?
Who keeps us prisoner? Who locks us in?
We're all normal and we want our freedom!
Freedom! Freedom! Monsieur the Sun, it appears I must act as the voice of reason. What's going to happen when at the start of the play, the patients are so disturbed? Please keep your production under control.
And none of us can alter the fact, do what we will, that she stands outside his door, ready and poised to kill!
Oh, this itching! This itching! This fever beats in my head like a drum! My skin shivers, it's scorching! Simon! Simon! Dip the cloth in vinegar and water! Cool my forehead!
Corday's first visit.
I have come to speak to Citizen Marat. I have an important message for him.
We don't want any visitors. We want a bit of peace. If you've got anything to say to Marat, put it in writing.
What I have to say cannot be said in writing. I want to stand in front of him and look at him. I want to see his body tremble and his forehead bubble with sweat. I want to thrust right between his ribs this dagger which I carry between my breasts. I shall take the dagger in both hands and push it through his flesh, and then I will hear what he has got to say to me!
4 years he fought, and he fought unafraid, sniffing down traitors by traitors betrayed. Marat in the courtroom, Marat underground, sometimes the otter and sometimes the hound, fighting all the gentry and fighting every priest, the businessman, the bourgeois,